My name is Christy. I'm a sales representative for Klassen Bronze Limited. Klassen is a manufacturer and distributor located in New Hamburg, Ontario. Nobody sells more keys in Canada than Klassen. I am here today to demonstrate the process of cutting a key safely and effectively. To begin, we make sure we have selected the proper key blank from our inventory to ensure a correct cut. A key identification guide included in your key assortment will help you locate the proper key blank from your display. The basic principle is to match the customer's key with a key blank that has the same blade length, width, and grooves. The shape of the key's head does not have to be similar for the key to work. Hold the keys together and make sure the distance from the tip of the key to the shoulder of the key is the same. Secondly, hold the two keys together and make sure the grooves of the keys are the same. Now to show you how to cut a key. Once you have found the correct key, insert the blank in the right vice jaw with the thin side of the key facing up and the shoulder of the key positioned close to the left edge of the jaw. Make sure the key is flat and level against the bottom of the jaw. Hold the head of the key blank between the thumb and third finger of your left hand. Use your index finger to press against the blade of the key and then tighten. Lower the gauge fork down onto the blade of the key. Remove the carriage so that the shoulder of the key is up against the left side of the gauge fork. Insert the original key into the left jaw against the shoulder of the left side of the gauge fork with the cut side facing up, making sure that it is flat and level in the jaw, then tighten. When you have placed both keys in position, there should be no space remaining between the shoulder of the keys and the left side of both gauge forks. Please make sure you wear your safety glasses at all times. There are two ways to easily cut keys, automatic and manually. To cut on the automatic feature, stand close to the machine so you can look down as you work. Turn the switch on to get the cutting wheel spinning. Slide the carriage to the far left with the index finger of your right hand on the trigger and placing your thumb on the carriage for leverage. Squeeze the trigger as far up as it will go. Making sure the trigger pin is inserted into the notch of the pressure plate and that the pin is under the pressure plate, use both hands to move the carriage and trigger to the right. Place the key against the blade and let go. Hold the button located beside the on-off switch for 5 seconds until the carriage starts to move. The cutting cycle will take approximately 20 seconds to complete. When finished, the trigger will release from under the pressure plate and the carriage should fall clear of the cutting wheel. When the cutting is complete, turn off the machine, then take out the duplicated key. Turn the machine back on and brush the shavings off the key, brushing one side of the key and then the other. To cut on the manual feature, turn the switch on. Firmly hold the carriage and slowly bring the key to the blade and guide. Make sure you are starting the cut to the far left of the beginning of the first groove. Trace the original key hitting all peaks and valleys of the cut, at the same time putting pressure up against the blade. Repeat until you hear minimal cutting. When the cutting is complete, turn off the machine, then take out the duplicated key. Turn the machine back on and brush the shavings off the key, brushing one side of the key and then the other. If you are cutting a double-sided key, you must determine the correct jaw setting or side of the vice jaw that will hold this type of key. To determine the correct jaw to use, refer to the 4-way key clamping guide. Most double-sided keys without a groove in or close to the center of the key can be cut using the number 1 jaw. Keys that have a groove in or close to the center of the key should use the number 3 or number 4 jaw, inserting the center of the key over the raised V in the jaw. When lining up the car keys with no shoulders, use the gauge fork at the tip of the keys, moving the carriage to the far left and gauge fork to the right. They both need to touch to be correctly lined up. Pull up the gauge fork and begin the cutting process. Hopefully this quick demo will help you when duplicating keys in your store. If you have any questions or require further information regarding key cutting, please call our customer information line at 1-800-265-8710. Thank you for your time.